Hey y'all, here are my predictions for Double or Nothing this Sunday. All right, so the first match that I'm going to talk about is Chris Jericho versus Adam Cole, baby. So I don't really care about their little back and forth, to be completely honest. But I think the unsanctioned match is going to be amazing. I love both of these men. I think the match is going to be great. Do I really care who wins? To be completely honest, not really. But I'd love to see Adam Cole win just because, but not because of any storyline. I just love Adam Cole. I love them both. I think Adam Cole needs it more. That being said, I think Chris Jericho Appreciation Society, his little posse, are going to get involved, and Chris Jericho is going to come out the winner. Because, when does he ever lose? This match I am super excited for. It is Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie. I'm a huge Taya Valkyrie fan. I loved her in Impact. Love, 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 love her. I do not want to see this woman buried now that she went to AEW. They do get some new signees and then do nothing with them. I don't think that is a secret. I think she has so much potential if you've seen her in Impact and AAA and all that stuff. She's just fantastic. So I have heard that Jade, since she's on her streak, they are waiting for Chris Statlander to come back, and she's supposed to win it. I personally am going to need Taya to take this, for the love of God and all things holy. And then we can have Taya versus Chris in the future. That I like. So let's go Taya on this one, please. Okay, so this next match, we're going to do another women's match. It is Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter. So Toni Storm has kind of already had her time, even though it was kind of an interim type of thing, even though they went back and whatever. It was a huge boo-boo mess after Thunder Rosa got injured and she left and all that stuff. I just can't see them taking the belt off of Jamie Hayter before they go to Wembley Stadium in the UK. I don't see it happening. So I'm gonna go with Jamie Hayter on this one. I think that would be the smartest move. I think she's great and she's so over right now. Not saying Toni Storm isn't, but they have the whole Outcast thing going. Just let that kind of play out and let Jamie Hayter have a nice long reign, please, because AEW needs more of those. Love them or hate them, it's the BBC versus the Elite. Now, I have to go with the Elite on this one. Everything that happened with Don Callis and Kenny Omega, I don't know. I feel like it makes more sense storyline-wise for the BBC to win, because they're kind of like this powerhouse and they're just demolishing everybody in AEW. So I think it makes more sense and have that storyline continue. So I'm going to have to go with them logically, but my heart really wants the Elite. But for keeping tabs, keeping points sake, I'll go with the BBC. I really like the BBC. I know a lot of people don't. I mean, they're a heel faction, so you're not really supposed to, but I know a lot of people aren't really feeling it. I personally am. I love it. Yeah, I would love Claudio, though, to just stay in Ring of Honor. Tony Khan needs to keep his word and keep Ring of Honor and AEW separate. He ain't going to do that, but I would love for him to, because Ring of Honor right now, if you're asking me, is just not even worth watching, which is sad because I'm a huge Ring of Honor mark. And I'm not saying that Ring of Honor doesn't have great people, great matches, but when you're having them overlap so much, especially having your heavyweight Ring of Honor champion on AEW so often, make Ring of Honor feel special. And I don't think he's doing that at this current moment. Wardlow versus Christian. I'm not even going to talk about this one because it has to be Wardlow. After the whole Wardlow and Hobbs thing and it went back and forth and all that stuff, they need to keep the TNT champion on one person for a while. I love Wardlow. I don't know. The excitement of Wardlow is dying down a little bit, but I'd like to see them just keep it on him a little bit longer. Let's just let this play out a little bit. Let's stop tossing this belt around like it's the 24/7. Let's stop that. So let's keep it on Wardlow. Christian doesn't need it. I am a huge Christian stan. If you've heard me talk about Christian at all, Christian was one of my first favorite wrestlers when he was back in the day with Edge, all that stuff. So I mean, I would love to see him hold a belt, but let's stop passing this belt back and forth. Let's just stop it. This is another match that I barely will even talk about because the winner is clear. It's FTR versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. It has to be FTR. If FTR signed a 4-year contract to come back and lose to Karen Jarrett and crew, absolutely not. Like, do we even have to speak about this one? FTR is one of the best tag teams right now. Don't fuck this up, Tonith. I am over it. Do not. If Karen Jarrett comes in with a down low and FTR loses, you are going to hear from me, Tony. Okay, now this one I'm not really going to pick a winner, I don't think, because, like, it's too hard. The 21-man blackjack battle royale. I don't know. Like, Tony Khan really loves some Orange Cassidy, as do I. We can go back and forth on his gimmick, the hands in the pockets, all day. We get it. If you don't like it, I don't think it's for us necessarily. I think that's, I don't know, it's for the kids. The kids dress up as Orange Cassidy. You know, he's pandering to the younger audience. That's fine. But when he gets in the ring, like when he did with Will Ospreay, phenomenal. The man always puts on a great match. So we can't be mad at him for that. I mean, I think he's just going to win this whole thing. If not, it might be Hobbs. Since they were kind of doing the story of Hobbs for a bit, they put the TNT on him for a bit. Didn't stay for very long. His whole feud with Wardlow didn't last for very long. It was all kind of weird. So maybe they will put the belt, the international belt, I always call it the international belt. International championship. International belt. I was right the first, same damn thing. Anyways, so if they don't keep it on Orange Cassidy, they're going to put it on Hobbs. That's what I'm thinking. Because I think they should push Hobbs. I think he's great. I think he would have been an outstanding TNT champion for a little bit longer. But they put it back, I don't know, him and Wardlow back and forth again. So, yeah, I'm going to say it's either Orange or Hobbs. I'm going to put it down to 2 because I really can't just choose one in a 21-man match. But what do you guys think? Because I'm missing people, obviously. All right, and the match, the main event, the one we're all waiting for, that is MJF, the 4 pillars. So it's MJF, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara. I would be happy either way. I think if I'm going to eliminate some people, I'm going to eliminate Jungle Boy, only because I don't think his personality is up to snuff to be a world champion. I like him. It's kind of like the Adam Page, Hangman Adam Page situation. I love Adam Page. His run as champion was not great. It was underwhelming. I think that would be the same thing with Jungle Boy. He's great in the ring, but I think he needs to work on his his promo skills. And even he has said that, like, that is not his favorite thing to do. Well, at least fake it. And it doesn't look like he likes it, you know? And I don't want to know while you're on the mic that you hate what you're doing. Does that make sense? So definitely not him. So take him out of the equation. Then we got MJF, Sammy, Darby. I think Darby would be cool. I am a big Darby stan if you have not seen my Darby Allin cosplay. So I think MJF's going to keep it. I think it's going to be MJF. I think he's just going to keep it. If it's not him, it's going to be Darby. I don't know. I'm just going to stick with MJF. I think MJF's keeping it until at least like Wembley. He has to, right? Like, I think he's so over, like, again, he's such a huge heel and, you know, you want to boo him, all that stuff. But I think he's going to keep it. I think I could not see him losing this. I will literally eat my shoe if he loses. I can't see him losing. If he did, it would probably be Darby, maybe Sammy. He ain't gonna lose it though, so it doesn't really matter what I'm saying right now. So I'm gonna have to go with MJF on that one for sure. Let me know below what you think. What am I wrong about? What am I right about? What matches are you most excited for and what do you not care about? Just let me know all of it.